I like to say that, and forgive me for people who aren't fully raw, but one of the reasons that I have been fully raw for 13 years without cheating is because, and please don't judge me for this, I believe that cooked food numbs you. I believe that cooked food has the ability to completely numb your senses. Not just your sight, taste, touch, but like also your feel. Not this kind of feel, but this deeply intense feel. I don't know if you've ever experienced those really late night Bridget Jones evenings on the couch where you're just sitting there with a tub of ice cream, but ladies, anybody? We've all been there. So you do that, why? Because you're sad. Are you eating because it tastes good? To some degree, but for the most part, it's just because you can't handle anything else, and it's that sweet, quick moment of satisfaction that for 1 second you're not thinking about your problems, and it takes the sting off of whatever it is that you're feeling. And when you begin eating this way, if you're not ready for raw emotion, prepare yourself for it, because it comes up in tears and you're like, I don't know what it is, but it's so deep inside of me. Yeah? Anybody else been there? I do it all the time. It's so great. I've become so vulnerable about it, and I'll just like cry in random places. I think I cried on my train ride here. And people are like, are you okay? I was like, I'm fine. I just laugh at myself after. It's okay, take the sting away. So I truly do believe that cooked food to some degree can numb ourselves from further healing. So if you are gonna take this journey into physically cleansing yourself, why not be a little bit more brave and attempt to be vulnerable? Not with other people, but maybe perhaps just with yourself at first. For those of you who have ever read any of Brené Brown's books, she lives in Houston with me. She's an amazing woman. She's a professor at U of H, and she had one of the most amazing TED Talks of all time talking about how your story, as much as it may scare the poop out of you, when dealt with vulnerability and with strength, can actually empower you. Every single one of us has a story that can empower us. I know I've met so many amazing people here who have stories that have owned it and are trying to work through it physically, and then once they get through the emotional stage, they can feel even better. And that's the thing about it, is when you begin to feel the physical benefits, you realize that the mental component makes you even stronger, and then you feel really connected, and then that's where you really begin to feel those spiritual highs. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Did I totally lose you? Yes? I mean, I think I've spoken to many very awakened people here, and I think that we've all been able to tap into it a little bit, and that's where we want to be so much, where it's like we keep striving for it. I believe the reason that we're all here and that we all want to be here is because we believe this food can awaken us to deeper healing and to a better life, not just for us, but for all living beings on this planet.